The Call of Home. Ethan Harper was a successful but lonely energy consultant working in London. His work was his life, leaving him little time for personal connections. One day, he received a letter from Mrs. Greta Saunders, an elderly woman who had looked after him during his childhood in the small village of Maplewood. The letter was casual, filled with warm memories, and mentioned her desire to see him again. Ethan, yearning for a break from his solitary life, decided to visit Greta during his vacation. When Ethan arrived at Maplewood, he was struck by how little the village had changed. The air was fresh, the surroundings serene, but beneath the surface, he quickly noticed the challenges the villagers faced. Homes lacked electricity, the local school was on the verge of closing, and the post office barely functioned. Initially, Ethan thought these issues were beyond his responsibility and believed the government should address them. However, as days passed, he realized the villagers had been neglected for decades, and waiting for external help was futile. Ethan's expertise in energy solutions sparked an idea: a solar power plant to provide electricity to the villagers. He shared his plan with Greta, the village postman, and the school teacher, the only educated individuals in the village. While skeptical, they agreed to help. Ethan pooled his savings to kickstart the project, but transporting the necessary equipment to Maplewood was a significant challenge. The village had no highways, only rough dirt roads. Ethan reached out to an old friend in the city, who agreed to transport the materials using his van. As work began, Ethan faced resistance from some villagers who doubted the feasibility of the project. However, his determination and genuine desire to help gradually won them over. Seeing his hard work, a handful of villagers joined the effort, assisting with labor and logistics. Greta offered her unused farmland as the site for the solar plant, and together, they managed to install a small unit capable of powering 12 nearby houses. For the first time, Maplewood experienced the glow of electric lights. The villagers were astonished and deeply grateful. However, the school, post office, and a few distant homes remained without power. Inspired by Ethan's success, the villagers came together and donated land near the school for another solar unit. With their support and his remaining savings, Ethan built a second plant, ensuring that every corner of the village was lit. Ethan's efforts transformed Maplewood. The school reopened with better facilities, the post office resumed operations, and families began sending their children to school again. Ethan, who had always felt disconnected in the city, found a sense of purpose and belonging in the village. He decided to resign from his high-paying job and settle in Maplewood, using his expertise to improve the lives of others. The villagers, grateful for his contributions, asked Ethan to teach at the school. He accepted, finding joy in educating the children and helping shape their futures. His days were filled with meaningful work and simple pleasures, and he found happiness in the warmth of the community. Ethan had finally discovered what it meant to be truly loved and to belong. He lived a fulfilling life in Maplewood, surrounded by friends, memories, and the quiet satisfaction of making a difference. And that's the end of the story. The moral of the story is that true happiness is not found in wealth or success, but in meaningful connections and making a positive impact on others' lives. Hope you learned something new. Thanks for watching.